Alright guys, so I just noticed I've been talking to myself this whole time. The camera wasn't even recording, so I skipped two of the fins. I didn't even know, my bad. But you do have these fins right here with these brackets, and each side has two screws with a washer on each side. So what you do is that you remove the washers, and what helps out a lot is that you do have these numbered, right? So you have one here, and then on the diffuser itself you're gonna have the number 1 as well. That way you know which fin belongs to which I guess section of the panel right there. So these just attached there. They're super simple. I actually like Street Aero's like bolt-on install, whatever you want to call it. Super simple, super easy. So I was having trouble at first just because I was putting them like the opposite way, because I saw the Street Aero logo on the panel and I figured it was the opposite way, but actually it just slides on. Then you have these babies right here, your screws just go in through the hole, and the alignment on the screws is perfect, guys. You don't have to do any adjustments and stuff like that, and just get them in there. Get the second one on there as well. Just find the hole, and that's it. Then I can find my screwdriver, just bolt them down. It's a really easy and clean install, man. I wish all bolt-ons were this easy to bolt on, but you just gotta screw it in. Once it's screwed in, do the second one as well, and then just install the washers on the bottom side and you should be good to go. The next thing I don't know what to do is I guess bolting on the whole diffuser set onto the rear valence here. So once you got those screws in, you gotta get the tiny little washers, because the screws are actually really small. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then just hand tighten them right here, and that's it. 1, back 1, 2, and you're good to go. So as you can see, I already have 3 out of the 4 on, and it does look badass. Look at that. So let me just get the 3rd one on there, 4th one on there, my bad, which is actually number 3, and then we should be good right here. You see, number 3. I mean, this, well, actually it's number 2. But this is the last one here. So hey, same thing, take off the washers and then just bolt these babies up. Super easy. Turn it around, and then you get your little tiny washers. You don't even have to tighten them that tight, and everything is secured. So now the next thing is, how am I gonna bolt this thing right here? So I need there's no instructions, like I said, in the videos that I seen on YouTube aren't that helpful. So I'm guessing it's gonna be something like this. I have no idea. I think it goes like this. What I'm gonna do now is just go through all the paperwork, see if there's any instructions. Maybe I might have missed the actual instructions. Refer a friend, blah blah blah. Nope. And this is the only installation guide they gave me. It says front splitter, side splitter, and rear diffuser, which is just in general for everything. Remove contents from package, blah blah blah. Assembly is required, then be sure to assemble everything before mounting a vehicle. Line up the diffuser on the lower half of your bumper, whether it's being installed on the bumper or your lower valence. Have a friend hold the diffuser, or you can use a jack. So again, just general instructions. So I just gotta, I guess, find the best contact points for the diffuser panel to hook up to the rear valence here, and just make sure it doesn't fall. So I mean, I guess it can't get any easier than that. It's gonna be on my own judgment. And I guess let's get to drilling. Alright guys, she is officially installed. It was a bit harder than I thought it was gonna be, even though it's just a few bolt-ons. But it's just that finding the proper, I guess, contact to drill them up to was just the difficult part, because I think this is meant for the GT, but obviously I do have a V6 valence. But obviously you can see we got it to work, and it's pretty firm in there. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I hope I don't. We'll have to test it out later on at some higher speeds. But look at that, man. Crazy diffuser. Let me go ahead and just bring it down. All right guys, check it out. Look how good that looks. That is one freaking aggressive, mean looking diffuser. Dang. And I actually got it pretty centered, man. I tried centering it from what I seen is to the T. I don't know if you can read that right there. It says Street Aero. Yeah, so I tried putting the T, lining it up all the way to the center of the license plate lights, and it looks like it's pretty good. And I got that idea because I do have the Street Aero front splitter, and I was just trying to measure where the center of it is, and I just followed the line right here, and it ended up being around the T. So I based it off of that, and you can see, just in case you haven't seen it, this is the Street Aero front splitter, and then we do have the Street Aero diffuser now. Look at that. Dang. Looks really good, a little bit different, and it also adds a lower profile look to it, so it makes the car look like it's even lower to the ground. I just got to be really careful now backing up into some, like, one of those like parking stops and stuff like that, because I'm gonna mess them up real good. And I do have these right here, and I think these are the rear side skirts. It says driver's side top, but I'm gonna have to check this out. I didn't install them right now because I don't know how these go or how they're gonna go, because you can see, I mean, these were meant for a GT, and I have a hole right here that I didn't get to bolt on to the V6 valence, so this one might not work. So I'm gonna have to do a few more research on that, but we got it done, man. Look at that. And like I said, the trunk's getting painted. It's gonna get taken care of, so I'm gonna get rid of this trunk. This wing's gonna be on there. We're gonna get the gloss black deck lid, and we're gonna tint the tail lights. And I don't know about the quad tips, man. I hope we're able to install them, because this is going to be really close to the diffuser splitter thing right there. So hopefully we're able to. If not, we're going to be in a predicament. We're going to be with some holes in the diffuser and no quad tips. And as you can see right here, I mean, obviously the bottom of this would touch here, so we are in a predicament there. And now we're going to have to stay single tip there for a while. But I'm super stoked with the outcome of this. Looks really badass. But yeah, man, install, give it maybe an 8.5 out of 10. You do need an extra pair of hands. I had my brother help me out. That way he can hold the diffuser in place while I drill the holes and then bolted it up. It took me maybe about 30 minutes to 45 to get her done, and it looks really good. I do recommend it. Again, I do have the front splitter, and I officially have the diffuser. And I think that's everything that Street Aero has to offer for our S197. So if you guys are interested, check them out on Instagram. I'm not sponsored by any means. Check them out under Street Aero. They do have a few products for S550s and S197s as well. I don't know about the older Mustangs, but I know for those two for sure they do have it. But if you did enjoy the video, guys, drop a like if you found it informative. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless.